Welcome, vampires and whippersnappers. This is Gramps, and I'm excited to announce that I am going to be playing V Rising. I've already been playing V Rising. I play V Rising every day, and we are about to get a brand new release, which is going to be 1.0. Very exciting. Looking forward to it very much with some cool new DLC as well. And I'm going to be doing a run through of V Rising, and I'm going to be focusing on what I do as playing it in the PvE style as opposed to PvP. There are a lot of PvP videos out there. This is going to showcase what you can expect from a PvE experience. And a big part of that is going to be building a castle. And I do have all of the DLC, everything that's ever been released, including the Razor stuff. So I wanted to run through. This is a gameplay trailer that was just released yesterday on April 10th. And I wanted to sort of talk about it and point out some of the cool things I'm seeing on it. I also just saw that there's a whole new sort of a full release update on the Stunlock Studios website, and I wanted to go through that with you and just point out some of the stuff that I'm seeing. So let's start this over, and I'm gonna go through it. Good old vampire being born. This looks like a different chamber to start off in. I don't know if that's what it's going to be. Now here's the first thing I want to point out. This item right here, this is a music box. And we are getting music, so we can control the music within our castles, which is super cool. Looking forward to that. The DLC is going to include two Castlevania-based soundtracks. The DLC, I should point out, is cosmetic only, does not give you any game advantage. So there's that. So this is a cool reveal of a castle that is very decked out with the Castlevania stuff. We can see some new carpet patterns here. I'm assuming this is the Castlevania carpet style here. We can see this is the Castlevania flooring here. And what else? This is some Castlevania wallpaper on the pillars. And this is one of the statues over here. We've got I know there's other statues. These are the stained glass windows up top. You'll see those a little bit better later on. Trying to look at these chairs. They look pretty normal, like the same chairs that we've had access to. Vases and whatnot. Maybe some new vases over here. We've got flying chandeliers. All that. Here's another one of the statues from the Castlevania set. So cool stuff. But this music box is new, and that I believe is going to be available for everyone, not just Castlevania DLC people. Okay, give a little bow to our vamp that's down below. We can see this is one of the statues from Castlevania. More of the stained glass windows up top. And let's keep it going. This is huge, folks. Look, this lovely little lady vampire is sitting in a chair. Previously, we could only sit in our throne of command, but now we will be able to sit in these chairs that are so expensive to build when you're just starting out because they take gold and pristine leather. Very expensive. This is a staircase from the Castlevania DLC set. This is an existing fireplace. I thought this was a new fireplace, but I think this is existing. Might be a slight tweak to it. That's our Castlevania coffin right there. Oh, and also these are the candelabras, which is cool. Cool lighting effect. Nice to have pillar mounted lights that are not just flaming torches. And I'm sure those we can adjust the color. This is a cool new blood fountain. I don't know if this is an actual blood fountain, as in the fountain that powers your castle, or this is just a fountain that happens to be drenched in blood. So we will find that out. This is Alucard, who's one of the guys in Castlevania, surrounded by some Castlevania-based wallpaper. There we are, sitting in the seat. Now this outfit here is also the Alucard outfit. So, and Alucard is Dracula backwards. Get it? So this is the Castlevania throne. This is the Castlevania DLC. This whole thing is all Castlevania DLC with the statues, the hairstyle, all the outfit, all the four pieces of the outfit. And you can see here too that the candelabras are a different color. So I was right in that we can change those colors just like our normal lighting options, which is good. We've got another, sorry, I'm going to back up a second here. This is another statue from Castlevania DLC. And this is another character from the franchise of Castlevania. And this is the human form option alternate that you will get with the Castlevania DLC. And this little doodle here, this guy, is our is also a character from Castlevania, and he is the alternate shape for frog, for toad. I also see here these bookcases. I didn't realize this before, but these are new bookcases. So that's kind of cool. These ones, instead of having books, actually have items inside. So that's cool. Another one of our a close-up of a stained glass window over here. And this looks like a new table too. Might be a functional table, as in something for crafting. Looks like it because it looks like it has this in front of it. I don't think that's the alchemy table, the existing alchemy table, but I could be wrong. I'm just not used to looking at that angle. Here's our skeletal horse. Again, Castlevania DLC. The DLC will be releasing on the same day as the game, which is May 8th, 2024. And the DLC will cost $20 or 20 euros. And I will have it. It will be mine. This is one of the hairstyles that's coming out. Nice little bridge. And the only thing here, we've got these are the new statues, but this is the new wolf form for Castlevania. I like it. I like that little white wolf. Very cool. I'll be using it. Now we come up against Simon Belmont, who is the protagonist. This is the character you play in Castlevania. And he is a bad guy for us, of course, because he wants to kill vampires. And he's got his cool little whip with a chain on it. And that is a weapon that we will be able to get and use. Now, I do want to point out, even though this guy is very Castlevania focused, as far as I know, you do not need the Castlevania DLC to be able to fight him or to use a whip. That wouldn't really make sense. He's got cool weapons. Hopefully we will get to take part of those, and that looks like a nice little ultimate that we might get from him. So very cool stuff. This is great. I'm really looking forward to this. Now let me hop over to their website and go through this page they just put up today. This is on the official website, playvrising.com. You can go there and check this out, launch-update. And this tells us everything that we're getting in update 1.0. I mean, in broad strokes overview. So cool little picture. We've got some snowy land, it looks like. Good stuff. So in the world, the ruins of Mortium, or Mortium, let's say Mortium. After forgotten centuries, the slumbering peace of this domain of eternal night is punctured by the marching of Dracula's legion. Venture beyond the lands of men and into the shadows where ancient evil stirs. Why? Why would we want to do that? Oh, that's right, because they have the loots and they have the cool stuff. So this is kind of cool here. This is a little lamppost that is not in game now. I hope we get to use that in our builds too. This guy as well. So I'm wondering if this is the big center area. All right. It could be the center area, or it could be on the map that space off to the right that's not currently accessible. The world conflict zone. Gather your strength for war in the ruins of Mortium, an endgame region that introduces dynamic conflict events to elevate your V-Rising experience. Engage in skirmishes against Dracula's Legion of Noctum and conquer rifts to claim exclusive resources. So, cool stuff. Get a little endgame action going on. World improvements. Experience new discoveries in Farbane Woods. Wow, Farbane, the starter area. Dive into the heart of Vardoran in the Dunley farmlands and unearth the legend of Dracula's demise, where the iconic vampire king was defeated centuries ago by the Church of the Light. Is this the heart of Vardoran right here? I don't know, but we've got Fisherman Sam right here. He's cruising along. This looks like a whole new area. Very cool. Cargo travelers. The arrogant humans of Vardoran now traverse the world, carrying precious cargo from location to location. Satisfy your thirst for blood and valuable loot at the same time by intercepting their caravans and further your rise to power. Very cool. So this sounds like it'll be a little wandering boss that we will be able to go and raid and attack and get goods from. But are we going to be able to have these little caravans? That would be super cool. There's another one, a little bit lower class one there. And uh-oh, what happened here? Looks like somebody got attacked. So sad. Vardoran comes to life. More love has been put into the visuals of the world. The wilds have been sprinkled with touches of additional flavor and life to enrich the setting. Our new light engine lets us better handcraft the moods all across Vardoran. I did see some pictures of the way the moonlight is interpreted now. Looks gorgeous. This really is it's a pretty game. I mean, it really is. And yes, we know this area. This is headed up to Quincy, right? That's my guess. Cool stuff. This looks like something vicious over here. Okay, shape your journey. New ways to play. V-Rising now offers easy solutions to choose your level of difficulty. You can now also choose the brutal experience, designed for seasoned vampires to test their wits against enemies, and V-Bloods with new advanced techniques and exciting twists to spice up the journey. Relaxed. Yeah, we're just gonna be chill. Standard. And brutal. Ka-dang. So I don't know if this is going to affect PvE much, although it's possible. Maybe under Brutal, you have access to different spells and different attacks that you would under Standard or Easy or Relaxed. I mean, so that's something we get to check out. And will this be server-based or player-based? My guess is it would have to be server-based, I would think, but that will be interesting. Enemies, Dracula. Why is Dracula our enemy? Isn't he a vampire too? Shouldn't he be thanking us for keeping everything alive all these years while he's been off just flittering around doing nothing? Well, he's been biding his time and gathering his power in the depths of the Shadow Realm. His servants flood the land, gathering blood to fuel his return. But Vardoran can only have one apex predator. Ride into Mortium, strike into the heart of Dracula's castle, pierce the Shadow Realm, and cut down history's greatest tyrant to claim ultimate supremacy. I mean, having it be Dracula, oh well. You know what? That's fine. It's fine. It'll be fun. It will be fun, regardless of what he's called. Dracula's Legion face off against a new enemy, the fearsome Draculan monstrosities of the Legion of Noctum. Dracula as an adjective. Uh, Battle with the mighty generals, the highest echelon of Dracula's court. Elena the Hollow, Cassius the Betrayer, and Valencia the Orange. Wait, no, Valencia the Depraved. Sorry, a little Southern California humor there for you. Simon Belmont, prepare for epic encounter. An epic encounter with Simon Belmont as the legendary vampire hunter ventures into Vardoran. Do you have the courage to stand toe to toe with the heir of the Belmont clan, master of the powerful whip? Also, I should point out that in the gameplay trailer we watched earlier, he was standing right in the middle of the arena space, which is there now. And I know that because the server that I'm on currently makes great use of that space. We have big events there all the time. It's super fun. And so that will keep on going. Improved magic. Your mastery of dark sorcery is more versatile than ever. Immerse yourself in the newfound possibilities by unlocking spells in the order that best suits your playstyle. Unite with your clan and share a powerful well of passive magic bonuses. That passive magic bonuses system looks pretty cool. We don't have a whole lot of details on it, but definitely looking forward to that and playing around with it. New weapons. Draw your bowstring and pick off your foes with pinpoint precision. Unfurl your whip and lash out at your enemies with unparalleled deadly grace. With brand new weapons at your disposal, there are more methods than ever to dish out death. So here we've got a vamp with his whip. Very cool. And here we've got a longbow. Excellent. New unique weapons. Conquer all obstacles with a new arsenal of Apex legendary weapons, each one specially tailored to a different playstyle. Choose your armament. So I assume this is similar to legendary weapons, but here we've got the axe splitting into 4 pieces on like the E attack, which, chef's kiss. Mwah. I love it. I cannot wait for that. So very cool stuff. Ancestral weapon upgrades. No matter how you rise, never abandon your weapons of war. The Ancestral Forge now upgrades your legendary weapons to keep up with your progress. I think that basically they're saying because, right now the weapons go up to about, level, help you get up to level 80. These are going to help you get up to, now you can take your weapons and get them up even higher than that. You never have to choose between a new tier of tool and your favorite set of blood drinking axes. I'm telling you, axes. I'm a convert. I used to be Reaper nonstop, but look at that. That's pretty cool looking. See how it's blue in here? I don't know what that means. Gouging. Oh yeah, weapon level 20, 23, 26. So you can take your weapon and you can upgrade it as you get going. Right now, so okay, follow this. So right now, when you're playing, you have your blue shattered weapons and you have your orange fragments. The blues are all around 20. The oranges are all around 23. These new ones are going to basically, you'll find a blue and you'll use it there. Then you'll upgrade it to be orange. Then you'll upgrade it to be purple, whatever, or blue, whatever the top tier is. So I like that. Using that same weapon, keeping it going because, you do find a lot of those blues. Right now, when you find those blues, I grab them and I toss them. Even though I'm well beyond needing them, I toss them into the destroyer. And I mean, every blue is a free Scourge Stone. And every orange is a free couple pieces of gold jewelry. and what else? Radium alloy and spectral dust. So grab all those things. Check this out. This is going to give a lot of people the creeps. Spider form. Skitter to safety as the spider. Change your form to help you give your enemies the slip and protect yourself from your enemies' watchful eyes and the burning rays of sunlight. By hiding in the soil itself, never be caught out and vulnerable again. Check out this second picture. Oh, what's this little dirt pile right here? Nothing much. Rah, attack. I love it. I love it. New armor. Elevate your vampire status with an entirely new level of armor and equipment and get geared up to face the greatest threat to your rule yet. On your way to greatness, tailor your garments to your whims with a fresh variety of armor sets that enhance different styles of play. So cool, different styles of armor. Yes, of course, for women, they would never want to protect their midsection. Of course not. Why would they? Relocate your castle. Trapped in your first home in Farbane, now using nothing more than a little vampire magic, you can move from any plot in the world to any other available one by laying down the framework and pressing a button. So this was gone over in one of their earlier blog posts. Super cool. It's still gonna be a lot of work to move a castle, and it's not like Howl's Moving Castle. You're not picking it up and moving it in one piece. You essentially have to rebuild it. But for a short period of time, you'll basically control two different plots of land, and you'll be able to just sit on that new plot and bring everything over automatically, which is great. Seamless item management. Forge advanced stations for crafting at massively increased speeds and enjoy multiple UI improvements that make the whole process much smoother. Hallelujah. So nice. Looks like it's, put everything into the box, take everything out of the box, and maybe there's, filtering and that sort of thing, which is great. New castle decor. Your lair reflects your inner vampire. To that end, we're providing you with even more decorations to show off your impeccable and superior taste. Again, that's great. There's a nice little round mirror, or is that a painting? I guess why would we have mirrors if we're vamps? Um, maybe that might be a new wallpaper too. So good stuff. Very excited about all of that. I want more. I want more of the ridiculous stuff. What can I say? Make those castles cool and different. And the music player, that's what I called in that gameplay trailer. Craft your music player and unlock the haunting melodies of Vardoran. Immerse yourself as familiar music echoes through the corridors of your castle. Excellent. Eternal elegance customization. Elevate your vampiric persona with enhanced customization options. Unleash your creativity as you color dye your outfits while displaying any appearance you want. With 10 plus new armor sets to mix and match however you like, you can achieve any fantasy. So we get some cool. Look, you can be Swamp Creature. You can be Frozone. You can be Deadpool. Yes. So cool. Different looks for sure. Same basic set on all of these, but then you'll have different sets to choose from and to color. Gamepad support. It's finally here, introducing gamepad support for PC, offering a new hands-on, action-packed V-Rising experience, including a reimagined HUD user interface crafted specifically for gamepad enthusiasts, ensuring a seamless and immersive gameplay journey. It's great. If that's the way you want to play, then more power to you. That's awesome. I love it. Get more people into it. Achievement system. Yay, Chivos. Introducing Steam achievements and PlayStation trophies. Conquer bosses, explore the map, reach pivotal progression milestones, and ultimately triumph over Dracula himself. Gear up, level up, and prepare to rise to glory. Are you ready to claim your victory? I am ready to claim my 100%. I am definitely planning on 100%ing this game. And new music. Take in the melancholic tones of a lost vampire empire in Ruins of Mortium. Face off against Simon Belmont with familiar Castlevania tones and brace yourself for the epic showdown against Dracula with our end boss symphonies. So cool. Again, I think that a lot of that will be available without the DLC, but I think that the Castlevania tones would only be DLC. I could be wrong. But here's the Legacy of Castlevania Premium Pack. Unlock the ultimate Castlevania experience in V Rising. Unleash your inner Alucard as you craft his iconic outfit and take to the road on skeletal horseback with Rowan's saddle. Good stuff. Oh, and then Premium Pack, Timeless Majesty. Yeah, so get all sorts of cool stuff. Here's the castle. Yeah, I guess that is... Well, I still don't know if this replaces the actual blood fountain. More paintings, more statues. You know, some Castlevania specific paintings. Now it makes me nervous that these are only shown in two different colors, and those are the two colors we saw before, the blue and the yellow. So I hope we'll be able to completely tint those. It'd be ridiculous if we couldn't. Shape-shifting, transform yourself with 3 new and thrilling shape-shifting forms. So disguise yourself as the prodigal Maria Renard, experience the feral dignity of Alucard's wolf form, or leap with joy as the mischievous flea man. So again, this is your human form, this is your wolf form, and this is your frog or toad form if you have the DLC. It says here premium pack cosmetics. Ride into battle on Rodane's famed skeletal steed and enjoy the delicious irony of bringing your unliving fantasy to life. 5 new hairstyles, Alucard, the Luckhard sisters, and 2 succubus variants. So lots of hairstyle choices for the ladies and one for lady men. I mean, you know, I'm just kidding. All right. So that's it. This is Gloomrot, where we are living now. Very exciting. So again, I am going to be doing a run through of V Rising when it comes out. I don't know the how often I'm going to be doing those updates. I'm going to aim for 3 times a week and maybe do 2 times a week, but at very least do once a week. It's going to depend on how much editing has to be done on these episodes. I'm not probably going to do just a straight playthrough. I'm probably going to chop things up a little bit. But I do want to give lots of tips and show people how to play the game, how to have fun. One of the things I'm going to do before May 8th is I'm going to release a couple more videos here, and I am going to show off some of my castle builds. I've got sort of 3 I can show off to you now. So I'm going to get those going. The server I'm going to be playing on is going to be slightly modified. Right now on that server, we're playing with the RPG mod, which is very different, very unique. You score experience points instead of leveling by gear score. Normally in V Rising, it's gear score only. So, but that said, when we reset on May 8th, that server is not going to have the RPG mod. It's just going to be a normal server. It would be PvE, but they will have teleport with items turned on and a couple of other little quality of life upgrades like that. I think the castle levels will be maxed out, as well as the number of tiles you can build. So it won't be a completely stock build, but it'll be very close to it. And looking forward to it. Can't wait to get going. So please, if you are going to enjoy this kind of content, toss me a like and a subscribe, and we're going to get going. And can't wait. So until then, this is Gramps signing off.